Hello there. Welcome. So we're gonna get a bit weird today. Kung Fu Seaweed arms. I was listening to this amazing podcast yesterday, and he was talking about neuroscience and the polyvagal theory and the vagus nerve and all this kind of stuff. And the take home from it was the expression on your face. You feel that expression. So we're going to do an experiment. So just feel how you are right now as you sit or lie or as you rest here. Just feel, how am I right now? And then just put a smile on your face. And just notice how you feel now. So we can change our state by smiling. You can change your state by sticking a pencil in your mouth and making your face smile. So smile a bit more and it'll help. Okay, so Kung Fu arms, it's a bit weird, but it was great. So at the moment, there's a lot of tension in shoulders and necks, and we're all walking around a little bit held. So we're just going to really loosen out our shoulders. Okay, so if you have anything going on with your arms and shoulders, as always, mind yourself. Okay, so great. Come lie down on the floor and keep smiling. Smiling the whole way through the practice. Great. So lying down on your back. I'll tell you the other thing that he said in the podcast later on. So lying on your back, your feet are flat on the floor, your spine is long. And then just begin to flatten your lower back down and then arch into the lower back. And just feel you, this moment. So yesterday I got so many texts about the seaweed arms. You really liked seaweed arms, it seems. I loved seaweed arms. So just flattening down and arching, flattening down and arching. And then just tilt your pelvis left to right, lifting the right buttock, lifting the left buttock, lifting the right, lifting the left. And then roll like there's a clock on the back of your pelvis. So keep your feet on the floor and just roll in a big circle. Chico's just beside me here and he's snoring very loudly. So if you hear snoring, it's him. And then roll in the other direction. Nice. Float your bum just off the floor, maybe 1 or 2 inches, and then tap your right bum down and then lift back up. And then tap your left bum down and lift it up. And you can, as you tap your right bum, and then you can really lift your hips a bit higher. So you can push forward through your hips and then drop your left bum and then push forward. Right bum, push. Left bum, push. Right bum, push. And just feel that. How does that feel in your hips, in your belly as you push and then drop down? Push and then drop down. Nice. Come back to center. And then keeping your feet stuck to the floor, bring your arms wide and then reach your right hand over towards the left and reach as far as you can for 1 and then reach again. 2 and then reach again. 3. So I'm kind of bouncing at the end of the range. 4 and really feel feet are stuck flat to the floor. Where is the end of your range over there? And then coming all the way back and come to the other side. So reach over towards the right with your left hand and reach and then kind of pulse or bounce at the end and reach a bit more. It's like, oh, it's almost there. I almost have my mobile phone or whatever it is you're reaching for. And one more time, reach and then come back. Nice. We're going to reach for an alarm clock. So 45-degree angle up from your ear. Reach and just pulse at the end there. Reach and feel how pushing into your feet helps your hand go a little bit further. So push into that right foot to reach your right hand further. Nice. Come all the way back. And then left side over towards the right and push your left foot a little bit more into the floor to get that reach. Nice. Last one. So you're going to go above your head alarm clock. So drop your knees all the way down to the left and then reach your arms straight up overhead. And for me, I'm pushing my big toe on the left a little bit more into the floor to reach, and then reach a bit further. Even try and rock like so your whole body rocks a bit higher. And one more time. Reach, come back. Last one. Alarm clock overhead. Reach, and like do whatever it is that you do. Recruit the whole of your body to reach. And one more time. Reach. Nice. Come all the way back. Land on the floor. Very squishy first thing in the morning, that one. Nice. Squeeze the right knee up onto your chest. Hug it in. And just feel the deep of your hip. And the deep of you. Are you still smiling? If not, put that cheesy grin on. And then stretch your right leg up towards the ceiling. Smile at your leg. Nice. Bend your knee. Draw the left knee up towards you. Squeeze it in. Smile. Breathe. Connect. And stretch your left leg up. And pull your leg down towards you. Nice. And then draw both knees up towards you. And then stretch your right leg and hold on to it. And then lower your left toes to tap the floor. And then bend both knees. Your both knees travel, they pass each other bent. And then stretch your left leg and tap your right foot. So bend both knees, stretch your right leg, tap. Bend both knees, stretch your left leg, tap. So stay at this level, or when your toe taps the floor, then straighten the long leg just out, just above the floor. So both knees pass, and then straighten both legs maybe. And then both knees pass, and just kind of get into a bit of a flow with that. Deepening into your belly, smile on your face, enjoying the movement of your legs. Really hear it. Feel the connection. Oh, that sense of the pull on your legs, the graceful reaching of your toes, your heels. Nice. One more time each side. And then just stretch both legs up towards the ceiling and roll out into your ankles, big circles, and just enjoy these awesome feet. And then roll in the other direction. Nice. So bend both knees, squeeze both knees deeply, deeply up onto your chest, and then stretch both legs strongly upwards. Well, again, bend your knees and squeezing them down with only your leg effort. So you're almost trying to lift your bum off the floor and then stretch your legs up towards the ceiling. One more time. Bend your knees, squeeze them deeply in. And stretching up. Nice. Roll over onto your side and come into your cat pose. So coming all the way up, cat pose. And just rock from side to side. So look towards your right shoulder, over your right shoulder at your right foot. And then look over your left shoulder at your left foot. And then can you make the same movement, but keep your head between your hands as such, so that your head is not moving. You're not looking over your shoulder, but you're still squeezing the spine. It's like you're shortening one side, stretching the other, shortening one side, stretching the other. Just breathing deeply into your belly as you do this. You feel the yum of your rib cage. So I got the most beautiful text yesterday. Somebody said they felt like a ballerina during Seaweed Arms. And it just blew my heart wide open, because ultimately that's the very core of the practice that we're doing. Nice change, rounding your back and arching your back. It's that thing of, I don't care what you look like, truly. Like, it's not about what you look like. It's you experiencing your spine in utter yumminess and feeling your awesome beauty as you are in this moment. So I just feel that as you arch, as you round, can you really connect to your grace, your spine, your beauty, your yum? Just this moment in your spine. Just be there. Just hear it. Nice. Lift your knees off the floor, push back. Feel the sensations and glory in the sensations. Really enjoy them. Instead of interpreting things as, oh, look at that, and judging things, think, oh, I can feel them. Because I can feel them, I can change them. So what you can feel, you can change. So just really deepen into it, lengthening back through your heels. Nice. Stretching back through your hips and drawing your heels down towards the floor. Nice. Drop both knees to the floor and then bring your right foot a little bit behind your left foot, similar to yesterday. And then just stretch through your ankles by keeping your foot is just behind your right foot is just behind your right hand. And just rock deeply into your foot, and we're just stretching out into our foot. Rocking forward, rocking backwards. Forwards and backwards. Nice. One more time. Forwards and backwards. Nice. Rise up and step that foot now forward between your two hands. Nice. Rise up, bring both hands forward in front of you. And then, exactly like yesterday, bring both hands over towards the right as far as you can. And then both hands towards the left as far as you can. And just begin to sway. And as you sway, stay exactly as you are. Maybe this is strong enough for you. Or begin to move your hips a little bit more forward so you deepen into your pose. And move your hips a little bit back. So this is pretty gung-ho to move forward and backwards. So only do it if you feel really solid in your seaweed. You're moving forward and backwards. And just connecting deeply into your hips. Maybe you're even straightening the front leg. Just hear it. Flowing. Find your deep sense of flow in your arms. And then come to center. Bring both hands down. So bring the backs of your hands together at the front. And then rise up with the backs of your hands together. Rise up, rise up, rise up until your arms are overhead. And then turn your palms, draw your elbows down in a huge circle until your baby fingers come together in front of you. And then come forward. Back of your hands come together. Reverse. And just begin to swing. Baby fingers come together when you're down. Back of your hands. Up. And just feel even more into your chest. Nice. Cool. Bring both hands down. Stretch your back leg. And just lengthen out through the front leg. Or keep your knee on the floor. And we're just going to stretch out through that front leg. That's forward. Backwards. Forwards. Backwards. Nice. Step all the way back. Downward dog. Heels are back and you're strong and long through your legs. Nice. Knees to the floor. Bring your left foot just behind your left hand and just feel the stretching of your ankle. Just really keeping your foot flat on the floor, traveling forwards, traveling backwards. Forwards, backwards. Listen to your leg as you do this. Forwards, backwards. Nice. Bring your left foot between your two hands. And then bring your hands either side of your leg. Nice. And then rising up. And then swing your arms. So bring them back. And then as they come forward, I love the wristy thing that happens. And maybe you stay still in the torso, or maybe you begin to travel. Keep the flow happening. It's a bit like tapping your head and rubbing your belly. How do you move and stay really soft and flowy in your arms? Or stay exactly still as you are. Nice. Come back to center, lean forward, bring the backs of your hands together. Rise up with the backs of your hands together, lean back. And then draw a big circle with your arms or whatever feels good for you. And again, up. Yes, big circles. One more time. Up. Super cool. Stretch your back leg and just rock forward and backwards. Or keep your knee on the floor and rock forward and backwards. You're just lengthening out, just moving into your legs. Nice. Turn your toes towards the front of your mat or the side of your mat. And then just bend one knee. And then bend the other knee. Just feeling that through your legs. Keep the soles of your feet flat on the floor so you're stretching out through your ankles. Nice job. Cool. So come sit on your mat and have your legs straight out in front of you. Cool. Find your seat. And then bring your right hand to the floor beside you and then reach your left hand a little bit further out. So my left bum has lifted off the floor. And then come back. And then left hand to the floor, reach your right hand a bit further. And then come back. Reach to the right. And really let your pelvis travel with you. Feel the weight into your arm as you reach. One more time. So this time, don't let your bum lift at all. Notice what happens. And you're listening in wholesomeness to your spine, to your belly. Nice. And then pause. Cool. So come into a cross-legged position, or your legs can stay long, or you can sit on a book or a block or a pillow, or you can sit on anything really. So I'm going to come into a cross-legged position. Bring both arms out forward in front of you. And then pull your right hand back towards you into lawnmower. And then turn your right palm forward, okay? And then you're going to push with your right hand as you pull the left hand back into lawnmower. Turn your left palm forward and then pull with your right hand as you push with the left. Turn your right palm forward, pull with the left as you push with the right. And so we're just going to have that sense of push. Really feel, it doesn't really matter what you do with your hands, as long as you're feeling this push at the end. So feel a push. And now begin to change the directions of your push. And I had this feeling this morning as I was doing this, the sense of my zone of influence. This is where I can reach to, and I can protect myself from, and I can create boundaries. And I can kind of define that which doesn't serve me. So just push out anything that doesn't serve you. Any fears, any thoughts. Just feel that. Just push. And you're pushing out as far as you can in every direction. You're saying, it's okay, I don't need you right now. It's okay. It's okay. And just feel that every direction you can. That which doesn't serve you. And then almost like shine the inside of your bubble, okay? So kind of feel like you're shining the inside of your bubble. What kind of bubble do you feel? Can you feel this kind of, every direction? Can you feel the bubble around you? Go behind you. Can you feel the bubble behind you? Can you feel the bubble in the other direction? And just feel like, wow, it's kind of circular, this big bubble around me. It's like the Vitruvian Man, is that what they call it? It's a big circle. Nice. Push both arms out. Just feel the zone of influence, like this is my space, okay? And now bring your hands forward in front of you, and now begin to pull into your circle that which resources you. So the people that love you, the connections that you have in the world, your neighbors, the people in your community, reach in every direction and pull. The things that you love doing, your resources, the things that you know are good for you. And just keep pulling, just keep drawing into that circle the things that you need to be well. Just feel them, just pulling in, connecting in. One more time, maybe both arms gathering and pulling in the things you love. You know, our ancestors, you know, the people who've passed, everything. Just pull it all in and have it deep within you, these resources. And then just bring your hands to the front of your heart. And just feel. Nice. So the other thing that was in this podcast was that when you laugh out loud, you can change your state. And he was explaining it in context of when he gets really angry, that if he laughs out loud, it changes the state. And I was like, oh, that's very interesting. And then later on last night, something happened. I could feel it was like stones in me. I was like really quite frustrated and annoyed about this thing that happened. And I was kind of stuck in it. You know, that. And I was like, oh, there was that crazy thing, that thing that man said in the podcast. So we're going to do it together. So if you're somewhere where people can hear you, so be it. So you're going to laugh out loud, okay? And the first one, let it just be totally fake. Ha 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 ha. Okay? And then I did it and I was like, nothing's changed really. And I said, so do it again. And I went, ha 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 ha. And it started to change. And I could feel like the dawn happening in me. And then do it again. And again. And just feel that you can change your state. You can change how you feel on the inside by just laughing out loud, by putting a smile on your face, by moving, by connecting. So come rest into your child's pose, all the way down. Arms are out long in front of you. And just rest deeply down. Feeling your hope molecules, feeling the zone of influence that you've created for yourself and the resources you pulled in, feeling the smile on your face. You know, every bit of resources that we have right now, use them. You know, all those skills you read in those books, apply them. You know, do what you need to do every day. Like, use your skills, get really good at it. Nice. Just beginning to move, stretching, lengthening, do whatever it is that you do. Just really reaching back through your heels, stretching through your legs. And just feel the whole of your body. Nice. I'll just get a sense of you. Maybe just sitting up, feel your spine, get a sense of you. Nice. Great, guys. Thanks so much for the practice this morning. And I will see you all tomorrow. Some of you I'll see tonight for yoga, Zoom. So great. Be well, keep smiling, and laugh out loud. It does you good.